SMT Nation, we back. Nation, the CEOs of telcos, they are selling wolf tickets. They are selling liar sandwiches. They are full of it, folks. I'm going to explain all that in today's commentary video. I will link the article in the description for you. It's from Dano, light reading. We're going to pick this thing apart, and then I'm going to give you guys my take. Okay, so article linked in the description. Also in the description is the real SMT Buy Me a Coffee link. Appreciate the content on the channel. Want to support your creators directly? That's one way to do it. Buy me a coffee. Keep the SMT caffeinated and motivated. You can also check out our wireless partner. We just partnered with Mint Mobile, getting you guys great deals, great offers, huge savings, great value, and you're also going to get their legendary customer care. Use our unique partner link. You'll save money, and you'll be helping out the channel in the process. Okay, so what's going on here? What is up with the carrier CEOs lying? Talking about promises and 5G growth. Folks, I'm here to tell you they're selling wolf tickets. Okay, so the CEOs of telco, this would be T-Mobile, which is Mike Sievert. You guys know Eugene, the sweaty armpits. You know Verizon, Hans Vestberg, right? He's been under fire. A lot of scrutiny around his performance for the last year or so, right? And then AT&T's John Stankey was also kind of trying to figure things out as his company is trying to lean out, you know, and kind of work through some of their cost-cutting savings. They all have their own problems, right? They all got their own thing that they're focusing on. But yet and still, they are promising investors, they are promising the market that they are going to grow their 5G business. And they're going to do this all in the face of increased competition across the entire industry. Mind you, they've got new players that they have to deal with, like cable companies, which previously never existed, but they become very formidable. Okay, so who competes well in this type of a marketplace? Well, I think for the most part, it's T-Mobile. They are the ones that are more willing to compete fiercely in this type of an environment. Verizon has taken the high road, and AT&T has basically pumped the brakes on a lot of their aggressive promotional things that they've done for the last couple of years. Okay, so, you know, Hans Vestberg, speaking at an investor conference recently, stated that wireless is such a necessity. You know, speaking to the upsell opportunities with fixed wireless access and subscriptions, but he spoke to wireless customers as very sticky. And he's right. They've increased pricing 2-3 times. They've changed their plans. They've taken value away. And, you know, outside of a couple of really bad quarters, you know, you would think it would have been like the worst thing ever. They survived, right? And AT&T, you know, they spoke to late bill payments, but customers continuing to pay, you know. And then in the case of, you know, growth, probably going to be slowing down, you know, in this year and the following years. What previously was a 10 million customers per year pace and growth, now it's like a 5 to 6 million customer per year pace. And each carrier says that they're going to grow in this environment. How the hell that's going to happen, I have no idea. All right, now Verizon is going to be, you know, focusing on, you know, building their financial strength through service revenues by adding customers. I don't know how they're going to do that. They're not really attractively priced, right? They're not really value conscious in their plans. So we'll see how that plays out. They've got new plans with my plan. T-Mobile probably stands the best opportunity. They even said that, you know, they're expecting to be at 700,000+ net adds every quarter, and they're not expecting any slowdown, right? So this is why I feel confident saying that they're going to be the ones that continue to excel. And then AT&T's John Stankey, their CEO, said that T-Mobile's recent price changes are having an impact in the market. To me, that means T-Mobile's still growing. So what T-Mobile did was T-Mobile basically restructured their main plans, right? They put Magenta and Magenta MAX on the shelf. They brought in Go 5G and Go 5G Plus, gave the value to those plans, raised pricing $5 or $10 per line, and the customer hasn't really felt it or noticed it because they're still the value player and they're still better priced because of things like taxes and fees and price lock. The consumer still has confidence that they're getting the best deal from T-Mobile, right? So nobody's expecting material shift in share. Whatever AT&T has been doing is going to continue the way it's been. Whatever T-Mobile's been doing, it's going to continue. So to me, that tells me that Verizon is going to continue doing with whatever they're doing. I'm not expecting anything to change. So what gives? 5G connectivity, 5G creating growth. Folks, it is not going to happen. If a company is going to grow, it's because of organic sales. It's not going to be because of 5G. Sure, a good 5G network allows you to monetize your sales. It gives you more customers who pay their bill every month and those types of things. But it's not 5G per se that sells. It's quality network access, fair rate plans that people are willing to pay month in and month out. But with Comcast and Charter taking their share, I'm going to expect more of the same. Slow quarters from Verizon, decent quarters from AT&T, and market leadership from T-Mobile and Big Cable. I don't think it's going to change. Now, something they noted, is and we're going to talk about this in another video, is where cable customers are coming from. But I think that's a conversation for another video. But like I said, they're selling wolf tickets, folks. None of this has anything to do with 5G. This has everything to do with customers finding value in the offers that the companies sell, right? Verizon, they're not really changing the game in any way, right? They think they are, right? It's nice that they have customizability, but T-Mobile has been the growth leader, and they're not going to rock the boat, and they're going to stick with their formula. So unless you expect Verizon's new structure to shock T-Mobile's world, I don't. I think T-Mobile continues to flourish. And I think AT&T is trying to figure themselves out. When I look at AT&T for this year, I think the focus is to stabilize cash flows, free cash, right? Appease the investor and get those things back on track, right? They're focusing on fiber, right? Every company's in a different place. But folks, these are liar sandwiches. They're not growing because of 5G. If they grow, it's going to be because of value that they can offer their customers and customers taking to it. There are premium customers out there, right, who are willing to pay, but they want good value. That story is not going to change. It has nothing to do specifically with 5G. It has to do with offering services to customers that they want at a price that they can live with. What do you guys think? Sound off in the comment section below. You are the voice of the people. The SMT Nation, let your voice be heard.